Good morning, National Dayers! It's Mrs. Erickson. Today is Tuesday, March 7th. It is the 66th day of the year. There are 299 days left. Happy National Alexander Graham Bell Day.
Alexander Graham Bell Day is celebrated each year on March 7th. It was on this day that Bell was granted a patent for transmitting vocal or other sounds telegraphically, and on March 10th, Bell made the now iconic statement, "Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you," through a transmitter. His assistant, Thomas Watson, who was in the next room, received the call and heard the voice clearly. Thus, the first telephone call was made. In honor of the day he was granted the patent, people around the world celebrate March 7th as a day of innovation and invention. The holiday is recognized by an official act of the legislature in Nova Scotia, Canada. Alexander Graham Bell was a scientist and inventor who is best known for inventing the telephone. We celebrate Bell and his many accomplishments on Alexander Graham Bell Day. Today is also National Cereal Day, National Sportsmanship Day, Plant Power Day, and Sock Monkey Day. Okay, National Dayers, it's time to make a tin cup telephone. Gather the following supplies. You'll need 2 tin cans, washed and cleaned. You'll need some string, and then anything you can think of to decorate the cans. You can paint them, you can cover them in paper, you can put stickers on them, glitter, glue. The sky's the limit on how you want to decorate the can. All right, let's get started. So the first thing that you're going to do, if you haven't already, is wash the cans. Make sure you get all of the food and stuff out of them, because then they'll start to smell. We don't need a smelly telephone. The next thing you're going to do is, with help, you're going to poke a hole in the bottom of each can. Mrs. Erickson has a special hole poker tool. It's called an awl, but you can always get help from an adult if you can't figure out how to do this yourself safely. Then you want to decorate both cans. Again, paint, paper, scissors, however you want to decorate it. I thought it would be fun to put words you use when you're on the phone, like, "Hey, hello, what's up?" Then when you're done, you're going to take your string and you're going to poke it through the hole, and you want to tie a knot in the end. And when I say a knot, I mean a knot, a big knot, something that's going to keep it from slipping back through the hole. You may have to tie a bunch of knots time and time again to get one big enough that it doesn't slip back through the hole. And then you want to make the length of the string whatever you want it to be. Remember, the further away, I'm sure the less the phone is going to work. And then you want to poke it through the hole in the other can, and you want to tie the end again and again until you have a big enough knot that it won't slip through. And there you have it, my friends, a tin can phone. I'm really interested to see if this one works.
All right, National Dayers, we are nothing if not inventive. So I'm curious if these really work. I actually never made one of these when I was a kid, so I was really excited to try it today. So I'm thinking, I don't know, we'll have to find out. I'll have to test it with Commando. I bet he'll call me on the phone. But I'm wondering if you use different types of string, if maybe it works better. Mr. Erickson said maybe twine, or like a wax-covered string, like the string you would use with a kite. I used embroidery floss, which I'm not sure if the string maybe is too thin. I don't know, but we can experiment and call some people thanks to Alexander Graham Bell. Keep smiling, National Dayers. Have a terrific Tuesday, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh, my phone's ringing. Hello? Hello?
It's time for super spectacular shout-outs. Shoutouts today start us off with Mrs. K-Meg and everyone in her 4th grade class at West Mifflin Middle School in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania. Next up, we have Mrs. Trzynski, Ms. Clark, Mrs. Bulger, and Ms. Lindsay, and everyone in the LCCE Pathway program at Middletown High School in Middletown, Delaware. And our third shout out today goes out to Mrs. Northrup and Nancy Herzog and everyone in the high school program, grades 9 through 12 AAF at Kellam High School in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support. I hope you loved your shout out. Teachers, if you'd like to get your class a shout out, just complete the Google form. The link can be found below this video in the description. And here it is, our updated, super spectacular shout out map.